chunk. This is a big one. Chalupa. And I only got him recently, just getting to know him. And, he's sensitive to touch. He's scared. But he's also, I get the sense he's very gentle. So, he gets huffy and puffy, but then as I hold him longer and longer, he does better. So I thought maybe you'd like to see a little bit of it. So here, look at him. Look how pretty. Look at this. Yeah, turn that way. There we go. Look at that big boy. Look at that. Isn't he just sort of magnificent? Look at the colors. I don't even know what to call him. Gold and silver and white, everything. Amber. He's just everything. And when I hold him, he's like a good sport. But as you get close, like a lot of Gaboon vipers, they make huffy sounds. And you get closer and you get closer. And then when you're touching them, they're okay. I wouldn't say he gets okay. He gets a little bit less terrified. But, it's going to take time. It's a process. So, let's see what's up. I'll say on my knees on this crazy floor. Oh, Bobby. Shh. Just trying to chill him out a little bit. Okay, I know. I gotta fly. Alright. It's okay. You're a good boy. You're a good boy, Chalupa. What a good baby. You're a good baby. I don't want to hurt you, buddy. I don't want to hurt you, see? You're pushing me away, see? I'm not going to push back or anything. I'm just going to let go. Relax. So he sees, a predator wouldn't get relaxed. Hey, Kiki Lou, how you doing? Just working with Chalupa. I haven't changed where I'm sitting now. I really gotta change where I'm sitting. I got him at a show. I wasn't looking for Gaboon vipers necessarily at all. And I'm at the show, and I'm at the table with my buddy, and I turn, and I'm looking at the snakes that I was there to be looking at, and then I saw him. I was like, oh, God, I'm going to be out of money today. And, yep, I was, but it's worth it. Look at him. Look at him. He's just a handsome boy. And he's trying hard. I don't want to push it too much with him. But I do want to get him used to my coming closer and closer. How we do it here. I'm just so uncomfortable sitting like this. I got him in this crazy tote. Where he lives, in the other room, he never pops up. All you do is see his head. He's thinking, okay. He's going to try to push me away. He does that. He's trying to keep his head from me. That's where, of course, you don't want to be, but it's also where he doesn't want to be. That's where a predator would attack him. Look at his nose. He's so cute. So you think of the name Chalupa, okay? I'm really good, thank you. We're hopefully in Florida next year. I'm going to have the chance as well. That's dope. I hope you have a nice time. I had in North Carolina, I have a place where I do tours sometimes, but I'm getting set up here in South Carolina. So I will be eventually, but I'm thinking, given my life and how frenetic it can be, I'm thinking maybe I'll wait till I buy a place. Right now I'm just renting. It's a funny thing too, because I paid my rent today, and the landlord, it's a big company, she sent it back saying that she wants me to send it Tuesday so she doesn't spend it on her Cash App card. I never had someone accept rent and then send it back so they don't spend it. But hey, the world we live in. Oh, you gotta fly. Oh, sorry, buddy. Okay, easy. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. You know how many times I've been through this? Trust me, you got a better start than most. I know you live out in the wild. Now all this crazy stuff. Okay. So I wanted to see if he can get away. You know, I'm not trying to hold him down or anything. There's a big difference between holding and grabbing. I'm not grabbing. See, buddy? You okay? But yeah, anyway, you know, give me a year or so. We'll be all set up. Probably by the summer. But, you know, in the summer I'm going to be in Spain for a while. So, you know, maybe figure realistically August. The thing with Gaboon vipers is they don't do anything. So that's what he's doing. Nothing. But, you know, there's still something special about having them. Something that... I took care of one at the Bronx Zoo when I worked there many years ago. And it was a similar thing, you know. He was a lot spunkier and a little bit hostile towards me personally. But they didn't allow me to do the things I wanted to do with him. You know, I was young and I was a little stupid, but, you know, I just wanted to hold him and get him calm, but they wouldn't let me do that. So we didn't get the kind of relationship that I want. So and I've always felt bad about that. And that guy lived for a long time. He had babies and everything. But here we are. And that won't happen here. No, that'll never be you. That'll never happen to you. How's this? How's this? I say hello. You okay with that? Good boy. What a good boy. You know, there's just nothing in a wild snake that tells them that, you know, yeah, I should let humans touch me. First of all, what's a human? Why they're so big? What are those things coming off of their body? And why are they touching me, most importantly? Because, again, nothing's going to touch you for anything but a bad reason in the wild. And that's what he's used to. But he's still cool with that. Look at him. And he had to come from the other room in here. And I tried to give him a bath, which he hated. Where is it? Like behind me somewhere. You know. Me with all my totes. I got a bunch of snakes to take out and take care of. I'm going to do some feedings today. But I'm going to have to come back for that. In the meantime, anybody have anything they want to see in particular? Yes, I'd be happy to take it out. But I think that the best bet, barring any of that, would be to come back in a little bit. I got to get the mice all warmed up and everything. So we got a lot of customers eating today. You can see him. Hey, Tiffany, how are you? Yeah, he breathes like he's a respirator. Oh, sweet. Yeah, good boy. Yeah, it's like they're loud breathers too. He's a good boy. I'm gonna feed him today. Funky MCM. He's definitely gonna eat. Last time he ate, yes, he's alive. That's why he's breathing. Last time he ate, he regurgitated it. He regurgitated like a day later. That's not good. So, you know, maybe it was too big. I don't know. He seemed to really enjoy it. I was surprised. But today he's going to eat and keep it down. We'll give him a smaller rat. Tiffany, they don't do anything. They don't move. That's what they do. They just stay still. They don't do anything. In fact, you're lucky you're singing, because usually all you see is their head sticking up out of the ground like it's a leaf. This is like, you know, a song and dance for another snake. So most snakes would be out singing and dancing, and to him, this is the equivalent. They just don't do anything. I know it's okay. He doesn't have any hobbies. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He doesn't go out on weekends. He doesn't even do jiu-jitsu yet. We'll get him there. He's just getting acclimated to a human. You got your own human now. But yeah, he's fine. He's fine. That's just how they are. Even Chunk. Chunk is the same way, little baby one. Chunk you just see his head. It sticks up. You walk by, you say hi, Chunk, and then that's it. That's what they do. It's like having a tortoise. Tortoise comes out, eats its lettuce, and, goes into its cave. That's what they do. Then people call me, and they're like, why is he doing nothing? Like, what do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? That's what they do. They come out. Maybe they'll sun themselves, the tortoise anyway, and they'll eat lettuce for you, maybe have a sip, and they go back. But really, with tortoises, you got to put them in the tub of water, like I always do, and then they'll poop for you, which is very convenient, speaking of tortoises, because there's no mess to clean. You put them in a little tub of water, and they will poop and do all that business for you right there, and you don't have to clean. But you have to make sure to do it every day, because they get hydrated through their mouth, but mostly from the cloaca, so it's really convenient. I'm looking for another brown or black Burmese mountain tortoises. Either one or both. It's just that they're very hard to find, and I'm having a little bit of a tough time with pricing, because some people are asking a very high price, and then there's some people that are asking like a price so low I don't trust it. Klon Black, what's up, man? You think I should touch him, so you're willing to risk my life, huh? Yes, he's venomous. He's he's pretty venomous. Why don't you give him a little kiss, huh? He's a good boy. I realize everybody wants to see me die. Don't get your hopes up. It's been 45 years. Every single day handling venomous snakes for many hours. Never been bit, so don't get your hopes up. But I know what people like to see. I know. You want to see me hold the cobras and kiss them? I know. He's very tolerant, if nothing else. What's up, party? You alright? See, look at his head goes up. He's like, what are you doing? It's alright. I just want to touch you. Oh, God, you're heavy. You're a heavy boy. It's alright. Okay, that's all, buddy. You're okay. I'm sure you are immune to snake venoms. I'm not at all immune because I never got bit. You can take injections. You can microdose on snake venom. And the guys who do that, like there's a guy named Tim Reed. He's famous for taking mamba bites. Nothing happens. He's doing it for, a larger purpose to help develop certain medicines. But those guys tend to be extremely healthy. They live for, over 100 years. They don't get colds. They certainly don't get cancer. So if snake venom cures cancer, it seems like a bold statement, but it's true. And don't believe me, look it up, look into it. It's amazing that we still have chemotherapy and radiation when obviously the effects aren't very good for a person. They're in the most weakened state, Gaboon viper. They're in the most weakened state, and you're gonna put this toxicity into them and then radiate them. No, snake venom does work, but they would rather have you not know that. It's such a shame. It's just a travesty. Don't let him bite me. Kelly, I'm going to write that down, girl. But I appreciate your concern. And the name is Gaboon Viper. His name is Chalupa. It's not guts, man. Honestly, it's not guts. It would be guts if I was scared of them to do it, to overcome the fear. But I never had a fear of snakes, and most don't have a fear of me, because I don't have a fear of them. But you put a spider in front of me, bro, and I get dizzy, and I start to pass out. If I don't go away, if I don't leave, I will pass out. In fact, there was a spider. I was living in a trailer last year, and it was a double wide, nice place. And I was living with Swaggers, my serval cat, and suddenly I see this giant monster walking across the room, a wolf spider. So I shot it with a shotgun, and still managed to miss somehow. It hurt Swagger's ears. The whole thing was a nightmare. I'm still paying it off. But that's how I react to them. And who knows what would have happened if I didn't do it. I wish I could tell you I regret it. I think it's a normal instinct. Chalupa might bite and you get a game over screen. Maybe. But maybe not. Do you love anything enough to risk your life for it? If so, I would imagine you'd have a good reason, which lots of backstory to it. And if not, that's okay too. Each his own. What's up, Adam? Yeah, it's funny how many people love them. Back in the day, like decades ago, people liked them, but they were never considered the pinnacle snake. It's funny because now people say, like, I want a spider tail viper, or a mangshank viper, or a king viper. Then they'll say, and a Gaboon viper. The thing is, the other ones are thousands of dollars, whereas you can get a Gaboon viper for $50, as a baby. Like Chunk. Chunk was like $60. So it's not like they're hard to get, but yeah, you gotta, I guess, have some experience with snakes and try not to die. Just trying to chill out. But with these guys, it's always a game. You don't know how chill they are until you're holding them. Because I can feel his heartbeat. You can feel his breathing, and there's certain postures they make before they strike. So he's fine. He's a good boy. He's just getting used to me. He's a wild caught Gaboon viper. He's not used to this. See, he's trying to push away. They inchworm. They have there's different kinds of motion for snakes. They call that rectilinear motion, but they also use it to like push things off of them. He stopped. I just think he's stunningly beautiful. Looks like he won all the medals at the Olympics. He's got gold, bronze, silver. Look at him. Maybe something. Anyway, look, guys, I'll be back. I want to do a bunch of feedings. But right now I gotta go, and boy, I don't feel so good. I mean, I feel fine, but you can hear my nose. I'm all congested, and so they gave me. Turns out it's a sinus infection, but I also have polyps in my nose, so it's complicated. They gave me a steroid and antibiotics, but the thing is that it opens you up, and like so much snot comes out of your nose when you blow your nose. It's just disgusting. That I don't want to gross women out by being on camera even, because it's just this endless thing. It's uncomfortable, but I don't want to be on too much, just not to bug people out. Anyway, I know we'd much rather see him. I'd rather see him. All right, buddy. I think we're going to say goodbye to everybody. It's okay. What's up, Johan? How you doing, buddy? What about rhinos, Island? You like rhino vipers too? Or the gabinos? Or you mostly like the gabbies? Most of my training is in cobras, so it's different. When you're handling a cobra, there's things you can do that involve body mechanics. You could see to it that they don't move. Well, there's certain ways they just can't move. And you can sort of avail yourself of those openings. But with other snakes, like rattlesnakes, and with these guys, it's more a question of gaining that trust. It's more of an internal thing within you, not an external thing you can depend on with them. So you have to just find some sort of peace inside of you and some peace inside of them. And yeah, that's a great idea, Kelly. Give me a cigarette. And then, hopefully it's all good. But in any case, I'll be back with a bunch of snakes eating. Appreciate everyone calling me. I hope you're having a nice weekend and enjoy Labor Day. Have some fun. Get out there. You deserve it. Be well, folks. I'll be back a little later if you're interested. Appreciate you coming.